Wall Street joined the world stock markets Friday morning, plunging more than 400 points in the opening hours of trading. So on that bit of positive notes, hi, I'm Dave Morris, and I'm joined by Don Mecoy from the Oklahoman's Business Desk. Don, since September, it seems like a rare day when there's not a triple-digit swing on the stock markets. What's causing the latest decline?
Well, it's been really volatile lately, and there's a lot of things going on, obviously, in the financial markets. I think what's going on today is there's a bit of a recognition, a bit of a fear that there's going to be a global recession. A lot of the economic numbers that we're seeing, employment, manufacturing, housing, they're all looking pretty weak. And I think there's beginning to be a realization that there's going to be a long-lasting, fairly deep global recession. Also, we're getting a lot of earnings from some big corporations. These earnings aren't looking very good. Overnight, the European markets really got killed. Some of them were down 10% overnight, and that was particularly because of some weak corporate earnings that we saw.
Your job puts you in front of a lot of Oklahoma companies and business leaders. What are they talking about?
Well, I think on the publicly traded side, we've seen a lot of the Oklahoma energy stocks really take a beating in the markets. Obviously, oil prices have come way down, even though OPEC just today announced that they're going to cut back on production, try and bring these prices back up a little bit. They've continued to fall. We've seen some of our corporate blue chips here in Oklahoma get taken down somewhat. Devon, Chesapeake, GMX Resources, Continental Resources, they've taken a hit. But some people see that, they haven't seen these stock prices in a long time. They see bargains out there. So some people see this as an optimistic time.
Well, let's talk about that. What should the consumers be doing?
Well, for investors, it's been a real time to be careful. And some people, a lot of people that I talk to say, don't panic. Stay with your plan. Hopefully you've got a plan.
Easier said than done, maybe?
Right. Hopefully you've got a plan. Asset allocation is the way to go. Try to spread your risk across a lot of different sectors. Try not to have everything in stocks. Although if you have a real long time horizon, if you're decades from retirement or decades from a time that you're going to need the money, you certainly still want to be in the stock market. And for a lot of people who are doing with 401ks, they're automatically doing this dollar cost averaging. They're regularly putting in a set amount of money into their retirement account. And right now, you're buying stocks really cheap. So keep doing what you're doing and don't panic, which is hard to do when someone says something like, don't panic. But that's what you should be doing.
All right, thanks, Don. Well, investors have been bracing for an even bigger sell-off in the early trading today. Dow Jones Industrial Average Futures fell 548 points, which triggered, of course, the trading limits. You can keep track of all the numbers on News OK. Look on the homepage under Business or go to the business page at newsok.com/business.